All right, figured you guys might want to see this one. 2007 Ford F-150 with a 5.4 Triton. 137,000 miles on the truck. It was a repo, said it was running rough, skipping real bad, and didn't have no horsepower. They already changed all the coils on the driver's side cylinder head, which is where the misfires said that they were coming from. Pulled the valve cover off. It does not appear that the previous owner knew what oil changes were, because that's just... I mean, look at that. Yeah. And then moving on to the meat and potatoes. I was almost thinking, right? Almost thinking maybe with the truck being kind of low on miles, maybe it's just the solenoid here on top. This is part of the variable timing actuator solenoid. But no, that was not the case. If you notice the way this timing chain is tightly wrapped across the bottom, if you look down in here, yeah, you see how that chain is all bunched up? Yeah, fuck the flashlight. Right there. It's just all bound up. The chain is broken. You can see the yellow guide right there. The chain is supposed to rest against that, and you can see the pile of chain down there on the bottom. So, yeah, see that? Do you see it? It is not supposed to look like that, my friend. And I would just like to add that this truck ran and drove in here on 4 cylinders. I mean, it was low on power, and it sounded rough, but this 5.4 Triton ran on 4 cylinders and drove itself in this bay this morning. 4 cylinders with a bound up timing chain. So one of the guides probably just gave out at the bottom, and the chain bound up against the crank, and then pow, snapped the chain, and that was the end of it. Immediate misfire, immediate loss of power, no coming back from that. So looks like it's a Ford Friday, and I'm gonna tear down a 5.4. Hope you guys have a better weekend than me. And good morning, everyone on TikTok. It's a Monday, and in typical Monday fashion, our Lincoln Navigator decided it wanted to be the first person in our shop this morning for repairs. This thing features a 5.4 Triton V8, and it had a horrible misfire. It wouldn't idle very well, flashing check engine light. Drivability was crap on it. I ran the codes. I came up with a bunch of cam sensor codes, engine misfires, all of which located on the passenger side cylinder head. Now, these 5.4 Tritons have technically like variable valve timing. Yes, it's almost like VTEC, but better. And these things have sensors for those, or solenoids, I should say, located right here behind the oil filler cap. One on this side and one on this side. Where is it at? Where's it at? There it is, right there, this guy. And these things can get stuck, and then they'll cause all kinds of problems. So you hook a wire to one side of that terminal, preferably the blue and orange side. You ground it, start the vehicle up, rev it one time, unhook it, and if that fixes your problem, you got a bad solenoid. And that's what was wrong with her.